At what point did you move?
No, 16.
Okay. Okay, so from 16 on, you were in L.A.
Indeed.
Okay. What part of L.A. were you at during that time?
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne.
My father lived in Compton. He moved to Hawthorne because he didn't want me in the streets, so he moved to Hawthorne. And I moved to Hawthorne with my father. Then I moved to my neighborhood off of Crenshaw and Slauson.
Okay.
When I was 18.
Okay.
Indeed.
What was it like going from Hawthorne to Crenshaw Slauson, which, was a very, very different type of place?
I mean, it was pretty good because the neighborhood loved me because I was on the mic and they was like, I was the neighborhood emcee, what I'm saying, neighborhood rapper. They would just love me, like, man, Kurupt. He from the neighborhood and he bosses, so it wasn't really bad, but it did have a reflection on my life. Right. It had a imprint on my life for my mentality, the people who helped raise me at that time to become a man. Draws, Nicky Bam and Big Bam and Chico and Sleep, Key to Rock. All of these influences that was like, we don't want you to be like us, we want you to be better. It was like that neighborhood story. Mm-hmm. And it was real and I was shocked. Which, tell you the truth, the more they didn't want me to be from the neighborhood, the more I wanted to be from the neighborhood. It's crazy.
Was that the first time you were around gangs when you moved to Crenshaw?
Oh, no. When I first moved to Hawthorne, when I was young and I used to come and visit my father, because I would visit every summer before I moved there. And he lived in Compton then, so I'd be around my cousin Burger. And he was in the Santanas, and I'd go see my Auntie Carolyn, my Auntie Carolyn and Mackie and Burger and all of them. And that was the first gang thing I saw. Burger was active. Yeah. And then, moving to Hawthorne, my first real gang experience was all through Hawthorne, as far as, actually getting checked or somebody on your heels, nigga, take them shoes off. I ain't taking shit off. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to my house and get my gun and shoot you. Now, I'm like 17 years old. This kid was like 13.
Wow.
I'm gonna go to my house and get my gun and shoot you. I said, man, get out of here, little boy. He said, what? Started pedaling.
Oh, he was on his bike?
Yeah, on a bike.
We tried to jack you on his bike.
Man, a little boy came up to me because I went and picked my nephew up from Hawthorne Intermediate. Mm-hmm. Each day I would go and get him. This is when I graduated. Because I was 17 when I graduated. I went and get the kid this one day. Little boy came up to me and said, such and such said, you need to take your shoes off. It was a little boy. He had to be like 9.
Wow.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, such and such said, you need to take your shoes off. I'm like, man, get out of here, little boy. He said, okay. He went down there and told the kid, and the kid rolled up on a bike. He said, Blood, you need to take your shoes off.
Huh.
They had my all blue Nikes on, Air Force.
Oh, because you were wearing blue in a blood neighborhood.
Nikes on, all blue. I didn't know it was a blood neighborhood. It's fucking Hawthorne, for God's sake. Fucking like the suburbs around this mother. Not no more.
Okay.
That nigga said, hey, Blood, you gotta take them shoes off. I was like, man, I ain't taking shit off. Get out of here, little boy. You're a kid. He said, what? I go to my house and get my gun and shoot you. I said, man, get out of here, little boy. He said, okay. Whew. The only thing is, I knew he was serious, especially the way he left.
So as soon as he started to pedal off, you were like, okay.
I'm like, man, I ain't worried about this kid. I told my nephew, come on, we're gonna play a game. It's called Who Can Get to the House Faster. Come on. Let's go. and started chucking. I'm out of this motherfucker. Yeah, this nigga was not playing, man. He was serious.
Did you run into him
I
again?
wasn't even gang banging then.
Did you ever run into him again?
Nah, thank God I don't, because I'm from 60s. So it'd be all bad.
No, I meant like after that, you know, like a couple days later or a week later.
Oh,
he didn't live in the neighborhood or nothing? Well, I mean, he
Yeah,
must have.
lived
He must
in that
have.
neighborhood.
Right, because he went to
the house was down the street. I know who he is. He's a
Right.
killer.
Oh,
Yeah, he lived down the street and down the corner to the right. Hey, He
Okay.
was no joke. And he
That was
grew
his
up to
house.
be a beast.
it started early.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, he's real. You know what I'm saying? And, you know,
Okay.
that's, you know, that I've been around the real ones, man. You know, I ain't the toughest man on the planet, you know what I'm saying? I've been through some scuffles and things where I had to get, you understand me? I'm just corrupt, cuz, you know what I'm saying? I'm not active. I don't gang bang. You understand me? My neighborhood is Crenshaw, Slauson in the 60s. That's where I'm from, and that's just it. But I sure did chuck down them streets, I tell you that. And any nigga that tell you they didn't ever have an altercation like that, they lying.